Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday, holy day. Hope everyone's praying for the right reasons. Just for today, January the 30th. We must give freely and gratefully that which has been freely and gratefully given to us. In recovery, we receive many gifts. Perhaps one of the greatest of these gifts is the spiritual awakening that begins when we stop using. Growing stronger each day, we apply the steps in our lives. The new spark of life within is a direct result of our new relationship with a higher power. A relationship initiated and developed by living the 12 steps. Slowly, as we pursue our program, the radiance of recovery dispels the darkness of our disease. Yes, it does. One of the ways we express our gratitude for the gifts of recovery is to help others find what we've found. We can do this in any number of ways. By sharing in meetings, making 12-step calls, accepting a commitment to sponsorship, or volunteering for a HNI or phone call duty. The spiritual life given to us in recovery asks for expression, for we can only keep what we have by giving it away. The gift of recovery grows when I share it. I will find someone with whom to share it. I want to do my promise box ever so quickly. The prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. Get on that one. That refers to my video yesterday, what I made about young Danny boy. The prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. That's James 5:15. James 5:15. James 5:15. I'll read up on that later in the Bible. James 5:15. Right. This part of the video is for young Bobby K. Seen your video, Bobby, asking me to be in your corner. Would be a pleasure. I accept. I'll do your corner, young Bobby K, on March the 19th. 3D Fight Club card. If Ben Hatchett re-accepts the fight, and we'll fight you on the card. I accept. Now, my acceptance for doing your corner comes with one condition, Bobby. That condition is that you don't smoke weed, you don't drink, and you don't use drugs from today. From today, if you can do that and you can make a promise to me and a promise to yourself and a promise to your higher power or God as you understand him, if you can do that, I agree to do your corner. I know Uncle Taz has got you in a rigorous training program. You get my number off Uncle Taz today and you ring me and we'll get the ball rolling. We'll have to meet up for a couple of days training as well, of course. What we can't do, physically together, we can do online. We can do video calls and stuff, and I can dispense as much knowledge and advice as I can, and I feel I can be a big help in this fight, in this camp. So yeah, I accept if you accept. Is that fair? As it stands on Ben Hatchett, I hold no ill feelings towards him at all. He's not getting a pass by any stretch of the imagination. But, how can I put this? It was a bitch move. And I know they had beef. I know them two had proper chew. And I know Lazar lets his mouth go. And he says he said one or two things I find quite disturbing, but I mean, I don't hate on Lazar by any stretch of the imagination either, but that's not how you settle anything. That hasn't settled anything. Just look at the public backlash. Just look at what people think of Ben now for doing something like that. It's not cool. If you want to get the measure of somebody and you want to find out who's the better man out of you two, then you go and you have a proper straightener. That's how you do it. You don't whack them when they're not expecting it. To me, what that says is you're potentially scared of the outcome had that fight been fair. You know, it doesn't prove balls, it doesn't prove spine, it doesn't prove anything. I'm sure Ben knows this. You know, Ben's reached out to us, and you know, we've had a little bit of back and forth. I'm still to speak to him a little bit more at length, but he knows what I think of what he done. Ditchy should know what I think of what he done as well. Not cool. But in the same breath, I've done some really bad things in my life. I've been extremely violent, and so, you know, who am I to hate on them? Who am I to, you know, to dispense any hatred or, you know, go after them verbally or out? It's just not what I'm about. It's not what I'm willing to do now. I don't want any part of it, any part of the negativity. I've said my piece, and that's it. So that's where I stand on the acceptance of the Bobby Kerr cornering job. Be my pleasure, but like I say, it comes with one condition, Bobby. Big day today, bit of a road trip. We're off to Middlesbrough, me and the Bull. We're going to Middlesbrough. There is a proper Parmo on the cards. We're going to see the Menace Venice, and we're going to do an interview podcast. He's guest number 2 on the Danny Christie show. There'll be no edits. There'll be, you know, it'll just be getting filmed off a phone, 2 gadgets, having a crack. I want to pick Paul's brain a little bit about his childhood, how we got into fighting, his recovery and his faith. And I think it's going to be good. We've got good chemistry, me and Paul. It's a proper bromance. I think it's going to be worth a watch. I said it was going to drop on Monday. It might just be dropping late on tonight. Time will tell. But enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, people. I hope you spend it with your loved ones. You know, love and light to everybody. Bye-bye for now, brothers and sisters.